Let's kind of alternate playing. If I see like reasonably strong challenges, I will take one of those, and then one in the, I don't know, 12 to 1700 range, and we can go sort of a 50-50 split. And there we have it. The first, yeah, I was about to complain bitterly, and then it became not a London, so I'm immediately a lot less unhappy. I was about to say, and there we have the first London of the day, and woe betide me, and so on. But there should be a lot less crying and gnashing of teeth, because my opponent kind of relented and did not play a full on London here. These positions are very comfortable for black. The question is, sort of how comfortable and what you are aiming to achieve. Bishop g4 is a sensible move here. I can just also take and go a6 and play something like this. But I think bishop g4 probably is the most ambitious move I can make. Kind of hinting that I'm already threatening to take on c4 either immediately or after takes, and my opponent kind of needs to worry about perhaps losing the pawn on c4. And yeah, if I force him to go cd5, knight d5, I'm obviously very happy. And here, we could actually continue developing for one move. I really like this structure after knight takes e3 for black. I am, famously a huge aficionado of having the two bishops against the bishop and knight. Really love those positions. And yeah, also bishop b6. But bishop b6, I think you kind of force white to play c5. And c5 is not a bad move. Go routines. I think if you are expecting your opponent to play c5, you are better off playing bishop g4, because then you are in a lot better spot in terms of putting immediate pressure on the d4 pawn. Queen a4 is clever. Queen a4 is definitely the best move in the position. I was planning to go queen a5, but I'm actually not as much better there as I kind of assumed. I've taken a little bit of a kind of a laissez-faire approach to this game for the past 2-3 moves, and maybe my advantage is nowhere near as big as I wanted. It's still a nice position. Like, it's a very healthy endgame for black. It's just that winning it will become quite tricky. What games do you suggest to study for Grunfeld in detail? It's very difficult to name specific games, Ashwin. I think there is a decent amount of good literature. Actually, I'm not very centralized. Let me re-centralize. There's a decent amount of good literature on the opening. There's, the old favorite, like the Avruch books are still, I'm pretty sure, quite good. My video course for Chess24 is somewhat dated, and I'm currently working on a new very serious course for the Grunfeld for Chessable, which will hopefully be a lot more kind of theoretically up to date by 2020 standards compared to what I've done for Chess24. But yeah, it's more about studying the ideas than studying specific games. Yeah, this is not much. I'm still better, but it's going to be a bit of a grind to win this position. Yeah, spamming the chat with requests for a game is generally not going to be very helpful. How am I? Yeah, I've not played this very well, actually. The trick here will be to actually make the bishop on g7 participate in the game somehow. And that trick is going to be quite difficult. I mean, I'm completely safe. Yeah, I don't like f4, though. Making my d5 bishop sort of lengthening the diagonals for my bishops is not what you should be doing here with white. Even if it still probably doesn't ruin white's position. Have you ever coached someone? Not like I've seconded a number of people, but I haven't really coached. I'm not really a coach in the literal sense of the word. Yeah. As mentioned, I should and I mean I could and hang on a second. Maybe I can do this. Because if he takes on h5, I do this, this, and then I play e5. And I think tactically this works out quite well for me. We demand bullet. If only there was a way to sort, and I don't mean this in any kind of a sarcastic fashion. I really do feel like if there was a way for me to sort the challenges by time control, I would probably try finding a bullet challenge for you guys, because I actually kind of like looking like an idiot in controlled environments. I really don't mind looking like an absolute idiot. And I think that's very easily achievable by me trying to play bullet. I probably should have played bishop b1 instead. I don't know why I'm trying to be all cute about the... Yeah, why did I allow knight d1 is sort of beyond me. I can take on f4 and h3, but that's just... Like, I'm not doing this right. It's annoying me. Yeah, I've spoken about this while I was streaming on my own channel, Sikile. I don't really want to spend the entire day discussing this one topic. I think, you know, I was shown what Tigran responded with, and I will say that Tigran's response is, you know, probably, you know, the hardest indication you can hope for that he feels horribly aggrieved and he feels that his good name is being impugned. But I don't know anything. I really have no hard data to impart there. We did end up breaking through, but my opponent at some point started playing kind of, what am I doing? And also, why am I doing it? I guess I'm still winning, but yeah, that was... e2 check was a bit of a weird choice there. Any advice for a new player regarding not getting discouraged when making terrible plays, losing? Yeah, this is one of the things I actually quite like about chess.